Oh, such a unbelievable opportunity. We call it life, and we're here to witness, to be mindful, to be meditating, to be expanding our horizons, our circumstances, our perceptions, being receptive, being honest, sincere, kind, being nice, being full of compassion, understanding of our experiences as they flow in our lives. This is a good goal to continually project in one's mind. Remembering the most simple things, the energy of creation, for instance. Thinking about how lucky we are. We have a sense of life. We have a concurrence of so many things going on in our evolutionary background, from the most simple matter of life through this Big Bang, as we call it, this energy of creation, from this moment 14 billion years ago. Everything was the same. And now, 14 billion years of changes of evolution has brought us here. When we think or gaze upon our bodies, our feet, our hands, our knees, it is easy to make assumptions, to take things for granted when everything one sees is a miracle of one sort or another. Every texture, color, sight, sound, touch, everything is a miraculous combination of events, energies, of what's happened before evolution, generations of events, whatever they might be, in whatever direction. It doesn't have to even be life. It can be in creating compounds and elements, chemicals, soil, atmosphere. What is missing from the term a miracle in any of these things? And yet, walking upon this earth, we easily take it for granted. Drinking the water we need to survive, to live. Do we, with each gulp, say thank you for this opportunity to be alive? Every breath, every pulse of one's heart, it is deeper than the machinations of one's body. It is all that has come before. It is all here. It is all at hand. If we, in a sense, listen to what we hear inside our own minds, being positive, being virtuous, the universe opens. We are more receptive. We harness ourselves and garner a greater potential to be aware enough, awake, to feel this texture of awakening, of a moment's potential to vibrate inside of ourselves, to create a vision, a sight, a sound, a smell, a taste. Because this is what is happening in every moment of our lives. It's a lot, and easily overwhelming in an increasingly complex world. And yet, we can go to different levels. For instance, one's physicality, sitting in the middle, striding between the pure energy of creation and the complexity of 21st century civilized, cultured man-woman kind. It is possible to follow one's own attention to one's own energy, literally one's own energy, one's heart, lungs, circulatory system, respiratory system, mouth, nose, eyes. Everything is a miracle. Everything has been built upon millions of years of evolution, not to be taken for granted, be celebrated, that we are alive, just have made it to this moment, awakening to new levels, new heights of perspective. What are you feeling inside? What are your hands doing? Putting them together gently. Lined up, fingers to fingers, thumbs to thumbs, palms to palms, and just shine in your own experience of feeling your warmth emanating between your hands. What is this? Another miracle he has found. It is what we share, warm-blooded mammals. It is what we are, Homo sapiens. We have 37 trillion cells filled with DNA, our evolutionary software. From one egg at inception, we become 1 trillion cells and are born full term. Good job. 1 trillion cells from one inside one's mother's womb. Oh. After one is given birth, one gains another 36 trillion cells during one's growing up, becoming an adult. 37 trillion cells. And each one of them is vibrating with life. Each one. Do you take a sense of awareness for this? Because you can if you wish to. We are feeling our hands, yes? And they are warm. And if we press them gently together, what do we find? We find ourselves beginning to tingle a little bit, right? Because of this attention we're playing to ourselves. Paying to ourselves. Both paying and playing to ourselves. Feel beneath the skin in your hands, in the flesh, in the meat, in the muscles of your palms and your fingers, digit by digit, thumb by thumb. And become aware of your breath, both. And imagine and visualize you are utilizing your breath to keep a flowing sense of energy through your hands. Want to express it and warm it in this way. The connection is energetic, so you need do nothing more than just this, just breathing and visualizing your breath going inside and creating a glowing energy between your hands, acting as a bellows. Each breath. It's energetic. It's a visualization. A red-orangey glow. As if your eyelids are gazing into the sun when they're closed. It is this color orange. Allowing oneself to feel one's texture of the surface of the skin of one's hands, the digit underneath your fingernails, and so down, the middle digit, and the last digit connecting to your knuckles, and to your palms, and our space of energy that is glowing in an orangey red color. Here we go. This is being alive. being playful and aware, gaining a sense of focus and concentration. It is here, it is there, it is everywhere. You know the song. Being here now, finding these unusual sensations in one's limbs, in one's hands, even underneath one's feet. Feel this tingling sensation of awareness, even in one's buttocks, if you wish. You are actually tingling all over. There are levels of everything. Yes, everything is changing. When we think about it, we think in terms of one item. I'm speaking. But do you think about your voice is heard and is expelling from one's mouth in an infinite number of levels? Directions, right? Directions, amplitudes. In what direction is your voice projecting? All these different things. What's the ability of the receptive party? One's ears, for instance, in Homo sapiens. What's going on? How many levels do you begin to feel? And your eyes, the same way. 10 minutes ago, we were speaking about this. It's the same thing. It is everything a bundle of miracles. It is a reflection of our awareness, of our flowing continuity. It is in returning to one's senses, returning to one's breath, one's breathing, the glowing orb of energy between our palms, feeling beneath the texture of one's skin, the pulsing of one's circulatory system, feeling your pulse, your warmth, your feet, your buttocks, your thighs, your arms. And as you're doing this, begin to also notice you deepen your breathing. Pause in between your in and exhales, elongating, deepening your connection with attention, with energy. Attention creates energy, or energy follows attention. This is our basic law, like time, space. Energy follows attention. They are the same thing. If you think of good things, then good things will come. Of course, it is not a straight road. If you acquire good virtues, virtuosity will grow. Again, it is not without its setbacks or variations that we are unprepared for. It is why we practice every day, because we want to grow. And it is an effort to create and continue with new and wonderful practices to help change whom we are and improve what we have, our capabilities are. We are burdened by a lack of education, a lack of sensitivity to our own nature, as we're talking about it today, here, now. We don't have these conversations every day, but in school, everyone should be on this page. The dynamism of education would incredibly change. Being here now. Everyone and everything is a bundle of miracles. Allowing oneself to flow in this realization, self-realization. People say, I want, or I'm looking forward to having a greater degree of self-realization, practicing, thinking, being mindful. Why not in a state of meditation? This is our course. Our hands glowing with the flame of our own energy inside, our own awareness of our breath, the textures and warmth of our skin, multi-places, feeling even more, feeling this pulsation, this sense of movement of blood as a fluid through one's arteries and veins. Feeling this, becoming more familiar with something that you know of course, already. Sometimes we have a place on our body that all of a sudden shouts out with its ability to thump against the skin. And you go, what's that? And you go, oh my goodness. Being more aware, flowing with one's awareness, multitasking. This is a trait of human nature, ingrained in us, in our DNA. We need to be aware of everything we can be, of all of mankind's potential. We each are representations of godliness. If everything is a miracle, then what is not? If everything is the same, then what is not? Feeling beneath the pulse, feeling beneath one's arteries and veins, feeling beneath one's heart as it squeezes and relaxes. Feeling an ambiance in your brain, in your ears, in these places, in your body, in your ears, in your mind. An ambiance, a potential, a threshold of what this moment is. And one begins to, in a greater sense of receptiveness and sensitivity, to witness a feeling of one's body gently vibrating, shimmering, radiating energy. This is you and I. Please, doing this now, realizing your own godliness. It is everywhere, all the time, if we remember whom we are. We know this is easy. Oh, even with a humming sound, one body's vibrations begin the flowing essence of remembering whom we are in this heightened state of vibrancy, because that's what this is. Throwing one's hands up open and allowing the energy to spread all directions, bathing as it rains upon yourself and all within your location. Energy oscillating back and forth, flowing as best as one can. Why did we want to be virtuous, to be nice and kind to ourselves? For surely it is not easy to change in one instance, though you can. Doing this, flowing, not holding, not stopping, flowing. This is the result of a greater sense of awareness. One maintains a flowing posture of realization, of looking at the world. That's what we're doing. Not much else has changed. Certainly everything in our body has changed, of course. Everything in the universe has been flowing and ebbing and consistently for every moment we're alive. If you're speaking for a moment, that's 1. If you're speaking for a minute, that's 60. If you're speaking for an hour, that's 3,600. There's a lot going on. 86,400 moments flowing is the reason why virtuosity is also so important. Because I think we are all destined to be multitasking and focus on other occurrences in our daily activities, in our moments, of our minutes, of our hours, of our days. I think it's going to happen. It happens to me all the time, all day, in and out. Like the energy of creation, virtuosity allows one success rather than failure. allows one to be receptive and sensitive to one's own better self-suggestions. How can I improve? What am I seeing? What can I do? How can I have a better performance? How can I change myself? How can I keep listening and being more receptive to create more positivity in my own being? I want to grow. This is inklings. These are conversations to have with oneself. Be careful of what we listen to. Not every word or sentence or paragraph, whatever explanation one might have, it may or may not be true. Remember, the world was flat 500 or 600 years ago. Remember, things are changing all the time. What do we know? What are we hiding from? What do we take for granted? What are our capabilities to grow, to become? You need to be kind and understanding, compassionate of one's own being and everything else. And I would suggest that you may not perfectly remember this in these flowing and moments that have yet to come today, for instance. And I would wager you will forget our conversation. Remembering, as you will also do, be kind and generous and gentle to one's own being while maintaining a flowing sense of awareness, of acquiring virtues, of self-improvement. This is our goal, our task, our responsibility as Homo sapiens. People want to speak of God and godliness. What is our responsibility here? To evolve. This is the history of our universe, evolution. How do we want to evolve? We want to improve. Self-illumination. Being here now, humbled in our realization of our miraculous nature. Thankful to have a part. The music's continuing for another minute. Namaste.